Hello everyone, Carnas-B here, and welcome back to my Enigmatica 6 run-through. And today, what I want to be doing is improving my tools, if I can get my HUD up. So before we talk about that, some changes to the factory. This has now got its own dedicated little window, the thermal generator that I put up in the last episode. All of my mechanism and thermal stuff has now been moved, and I've added a couple new redstone furnaces for faster smelting. We can come in here and we have a server room for our refined storage system, which is looking very cool. I've also added a grid in my house so I can access my full inventory from both locations, which is fabulous. So what I want to do today is upgrade my tools. There is a new material that I can create called heptazion. I think that's how it's pronounced, I might be wrong. And we have to alloy it in the smelter. It requires molten obsidian, cobalt, and gold, I believe, or some other rare resource. And in order to do that, we're going to have to upgrade this smeltery because lava is only 1000 degrees Celsius. We need 1500 degrees Celsius if we want to smelt all of that stuff. So what I'm going to be doing today is going to the Nether and creating a new smelter over there, because essentially I want to build a smelter that is going to kill blazes, that will give me blaze blood, and that is hot enough to melt what I want. So I have gathered up all of the ingredients that I think I am going to need to build this. So we are going to make a lot of seared bricks, 1 seared drain, 4 seared fuel tanks, a few more bits of seared glass, and finally a new smeltery controller, which we can make at our bigger smeltery rather than the small one that I have over in the house. But there we go, we've got that. So with that all being done, let's head to the Nether and let's find ourselves a blaze spawner. So this is the first time that I've actually shown the Nether in this series, and we got quite a good Nether spawn. We've got a fortress right in front of our portal. There is some sort of bastion thing down there, which I think is a modded one. It's not your standard bastion remnant, but I'm going to try and make my way over to that Nether fortress. I can see a couple of blazes already. So that is a promising sight that hopefully there will be a blaze spawner in that fortress, and I'm not going to have to go and run and find another one. Can I just walk onto this Nether fortress? I believe I can. We can get straight on there. Fantastic. So we are going to light up the way as we go along, because I feel like that would be sensible. This is why I brought all of the torches. And I'm going to try and block off parts of the Nether fortress so that the wither skeletons don't ambush me and surprise me, because that would be very bad. Oh, there's a blaze spawner right there. Right there. That's really, really, really handy. It means I don't really have to explore much of this place. Awesome. Right, so we're going to block these routes off. Like so. Then we are going to light this place up to try and prevent them from spawning, because there is a lot of construction that I do need to do. Die, die, die. Come on, have it ye. There we go. Much better. I think there are still a couple of blazes around though, so I'm going to try and get this done as quickly as possible, but I don't think this is going to be a very easy task. Oh my god, they keep spawning. Please, let me build. Oh, and they're spawning behind me as well. Damn it, Blaze. No, don't go there. That was my safe zone. God, there's so many of them. Look at them all in there, just mocking me. There's 3 of them at the moment. This is going to be a friggin' nightmare to build. I've barely removed any of the stuff that I want. This is going to be really difficult. Ah! Stop burning me alive! It's like they don't want to be turned into searing hot blaze blood. Look how many there are. Slowly but surely, I am getting this down. If I hide in here and then mine a bit of this. Come on. Oh, God. No. Okay, new plan. I've got glowstone. I've got a bow and arrow. So hopefully that means the blazes won't bother me too much. And we're going to try and go back and light the place up so that they stop spawning. Not so tough now. I have a bow, are you? Smelter controller there. Good. And we'll get a seared fuel tank either side of this. Then, oh god, now there's a ghast. So some progress has been made. I've managed to get a roof on top. I've still not managed to get the back done though, because that is proving a real pain and almost certainly deadly to get done. This has been one hell of an episode. It's literally been hellish. If I quickly duck into here and then we can do this. Go away. Go away. Right, okay. Build it. There we go. Hazard strips on top because it's very dangerous. It's very, very, very dangerous. It's so dangerous. Ah. Blaze just setting me on fire. Standard, casual. Okay, so there we go. Is that them all sealed in? I think that might be them sealed in. Is there anything? Look at all of the blazes in there. That is friggin' ridiculous. That is insane. Right. Invalid block inside the structure. Oh no. Oh no. So it has to be a square. I can't build it like this. Okay, that's fair enough. That can be resolved pretty quickly by doing that. And we'll do that and that. Then we'll get rid of that and then we'll place that there and there. And that should be the smeltery all done. Invalid block in the walls. What's an invalid block in the walls? What is that over there? I can't even see it. Oh no. I've missed one. There we go. I'm assuming that's what it's saying. Yes. Yes, we do have an invalid block. Where is the offending block, though? Oh, it's right there. Okay. Let's pillar that up. So, theoretically, if we remove this, then place that in there like so. Yes! And we've got some seared bricks. Oh, we can take those out. Awesome. So we get some more seared bricks back. And we've got our blazes stuck inside. But what we're going to do is I am going to go find some lava. I mean, it shouldn't be too difficult. We are in the Nether. Honestly, if I never see another blaze in my life, I will die happy. Because I hate them so much now. That was not fun in the slightest. Okay, here we go. Some lovely, lovely lava. Let's grab as much of this as we can. I always do that. My inventory ran out of space, so I threw that away. We've got a ghast here, nice. What can I do? What can I get rid of? We don't need those nether bricks. There we go, we'll get one of those. Well, here we are. There are no blazes inside at the moment, but there we go. They have spawned in. I really hope that they don't spawn on top. No, it doesn't look like it. It looks like they are just spawning inside. At least they are for now. I do need to get rid of that glowstone too. But what we can do is we can fill this up with lava. And there we go. We can see we are producing blaze blood, which we will be able to take out of this, which is going to be awesome. One nice searing hot cup of blaze blood, and we are good to put this in our smelter back at home. But first, I am going to work on this a little bit and beautify it up so it looks a little bit nicer when we arrive here. And here we go. It looks all right in here, I guess. We've got a lovely view of some flowing blaze blood coming down in that side. We've got a fantastic view of the Nether. And the best view to be had in the house is when these damn blazes spawn in and die, because I hate them so much. Oh, wow, that was honestly one of the worst things I've ever done in Minecraft. But I am so glad that this is all now finished. And we have a source of blaze blood, which is going to be fabulous for the rest of this series. I might expand this later on. But for now, I am so done with blazes. I am absolutely done. We're going to go back. But before we do head back, I want to make sure that I have got all of the blazing blood that I can carry. So here's 8 buckets worth. That hopefully should fill the smelter up for quite some time. Well, we're back, and I do believe I have everything that I should need to throw in the smelter to make hepatizen. I think it's hepatizen. Because if I come here, what does that spell? Hepatizen, not heptazion, or whatever I was saying before. But what we're going to do is fill that up with blazing blood. This is now 1,500 degrees Celsius. So if I put all of these ingredients, so cobalt, copper, and obsidian in, hopefully that should heat up and create 8 ingots of hepatizen, or hepatizen. Hepatizen? Nepotism? I'm not sure. I don't know, but that should theoretically create that alloy. And that's not actually done anything. We've got cobalt, copper, and obsidian. Why is that not alloying? Alloy, please. Right, what's going on? If I come here, melting, we should, or alloying, 1 block of molten obsidian, 1 ingot of molten cobalt, 2 ingots of molten copper. At 1400 degrees, turns into molten hepatizen. Maybe it's because I've got lava in here. I think it's because it's not hot enough. Is there anything that I can melt? I suppose I could melt these iron blocks and that might give us a little bit more. Oh, no. No, 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 no. I think that might have been my copper. Oh, dear. Yeah, that was my copper. And there wasn't enough in there to smelt it all up. So we're going to have to throw some more copper in. Damn it. That should go down now, though, hopefully. Or 50. Come on, I just want you to go down to 0. Maybe I should do this. Ah, no fuel found. Ah, okay. Hopefully, that means we're now using Blazing Blood. We are using Blazing Blood. And look at that. We are alloying this. We have molten hepatizen. Anyway, with that being done, I can come and grab my casts. I've got a load of lava. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. Maybe we can just pour this lava in here for now, because we don't actually need that. At least we won't for a while. We still got another 4 Blazing Blood buckets. So I think I'm going to fill up the alloy, the smelter, with that whilst we're here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we'll come and grab our casts. So I want to make the blade, the pickaxe head, the axe head, and whatever we need for the mattock. Where is that? We need a pickaxe and an axe head. Okay, that's going to be interesting. I don't have enough to make the mattock. That's fine. I think I'll go do a little bit of cobalt mining off camera. But for now, what we're going to do is we are going to make the rest of the materials that we need. So I'm going to make these out of that weird new alloy that we have discovered. And the rest of the components for the tools that I'm going to make out of Invar. So I think I want to do the pickaxe first, because this is the most crucially important. And hopefully that should only be a few blocks, a few ingots. Well, there we go. We've got a hepatizen pickaxe head, a nice axe head. We'll get a blade in, because everyone loves a good blade. We've got 1 block and 1 ingot left. You know what? I think I will have enough to make the mattock too. So I'm going to get rid of that. And what we'll do is we'll create another pickaxe and an axe head. And that should be enough for the mattock, because we've still got 1 block and 1 ingot in here. And that should be my tools all done. Although I do need 1 more tool handle, I believe, and just 1 more tool handle for the mattock. And then that way I will have everything, but I'm going to make that out of Invar, because unfortunately I do not have enough of this hepatizen. And Invar, I think, is the next best material that I do have. 3 nickel chunks, that should go into that molten iron and create the Invar. And whilst we're doing that, we are going to start working on our tools. So the first thing we're going to create will be a pickaxe. There we go. So the mining speed is 9.6 already, which means it's better than what we've got. We get piercing and we get momentum. So mining blocks increases your speed as long as you keep going. Oh, cool. So we go fast. We will be speed. Very nice. The attack damage is okay, but the durability is pretty good as well. And we obviously can upgrade this too. So we're going to create the pickaxe. And then what I mean by upgrading this is we can then put this in here, make it diamond. So it's diamond tipped. Our mining speed is now 10.6. Our durability has gone up to 1,572, which is quite a lot. That's going to mine quite a lot of blocks. Well, 1,572 of them. We're going to create that. Then what we can also do is come back in here and put some redstone on, which increases our mining speed to 15.6. This is a speedy boy. So we're going to get that. We're going to place an axe on there like so. And then we will get another one of those. And brilliant, we have a heptazian hand axe. Yes, we're going to make lots of use out of that. And finally, we're going to go for the small blade whilst we're waiting for the Invar to all cook up. The attack damage on this is only 6 at the moment, but if we come in here and upgrade it like we have done before, we'll put a diamond on. That increases it to 6.95. Then we can also add quartz, which will move it up to 8 damage. I don't know how that compares to my Invar sword at the moment, but it's got to be better, right? It has to be better. With that being done, we are going to come here and grab the Invar that hopefully we should have 1 block of Invar. So let's just create that real quick. Come back here, get to the mattock, grab our Invar, and it's really cool because we can see that it actually mimics this. So we've got the tool handle there and the head is made out of these 2 materials. So I really like that touch with Tinker's Construct. I think that's a really awesome touch. But we are going to grab that and we're going to make that, and we get a little bit of bonus from 2 separate metals that we are using. And finally, we are going to upgrade this. So there we go. And we want some redstone on that as well, but I don't think I have enough. No, we do not. That's a little bit of a shame. Let me go grab some more. And there we go. And now we have the haste as well. The haste, and our mining speed on that is 14, which is very quick. Can I insta-mine with this? No, I can't quite insta-mine with this yet, which is a bit sad, but hopefully that will be something that we can maybe do with some enchantments or with haste. Okay, with a complete new set of tools, and this episode not taking anywhere near as long as I thought it was going to because I skipped out a lot of me faffing about in the nether, I think for the last little bit, we are going to work on at least trying to start ore tripling using mechanism. So it looks like in order to triple our ores, we are going to need oxygen, and we produce oxygen through an electrolytic separator, which will convert that from water into hydrogen and oxygen. So we're going to need to build one of those. I've actually got everything bookmarked up here, which was nicely handed to us in the Enigmatica quest book. This is probably going to be the most advanced thing I do so far in this series, so I don't know why I'm dedicating the end of this episode to build this. This really should go in an episode all of its own. But enough faffing around. Let's get the materials that I am going to need to build all of these components. I think in order to make this process a little bit faster, I'm going to create a basic tier installer for my machines that I've got going on at the moment, because I need a lot of steel, and this will upgrade the machine, so hopefully we can produce more steel. That's what I'm thinking anyway. And there we go. We can make, hopefully, a couple of these. We can make 3 of these, and I think we are going to make all 3. Now that I've got these, all I need to do is look at the machine and right-click it, maybe shift right-click it. There we go. And we've got a basic infusing factory now, and I think I'll do this for this one as well. And then this enrichment chamber, we will turn that into a basic version of it as well. And look, it expands the amount of stuff that we can do. Okay, so I believe I should have everything to make everything now. So we need, no, I'm missing redstone. Okay, be right back. Let's try that again. I believe we should have everything that we need to make everything. So let's go for an enrichment chamber first. Yes, we actually need 2 of those. So let's create 2, an energized smelter, a crusher, a purification chamber. We're missing the items for these advanced control circuits, but I have enough for those. Purification chamber, and finally, electrolytic separator. That is everything all completed for now. So with all of those done, we've completed quite a few quests. Let's grab that one. The crusher, we get a rare loot box, and we get oranges. Ooh, tasty. And electrolytic separator, we get a jetpack. Oh my god, that's so cool. And we also get a rare mechanism loot box. Fantastic. Now I need to figure out how we're going to get water into the electrolytic separator. So I've got everything, and I've placed them all here. I'm not sure if that's going to be permanent, but I do want it on the back side of the factory because the lake is over that way. And I feel like we are definitely going to need to use the lake in order to, well, pump water into this, to separate it into oxygen and hydrogen. I do quickly want to have a look at this jetpack though. I'm assuming it's like a light truck. Yes, it goes on our chest slot. So with this, oh my god, we can fly, but we can't move forward. We can just fly up. Fantastic. How much hydrogen does that use? Not an awful lot, but we are obviously going to need to create hydrogen to refill this. And that is what our electrolytic separator is for. Do we still take full damage? Yes, we do. Okay, so let's make sure that we don't run out of hydrogen whilst we are in the middle of the air, because that would be incredibly bad. Right, so we are at the back of the factory. I've dug a little bit of a hole out of the wall, and what I want to do is, I think, connect these basic mechanical pipes. Currently, they have air in them. Can I take this all the way to that lake and pump water? I don't know how we're going to pump water. I don't know if there is a pump or anything that I need in order to actually get the water out of the lake. But hopefully we can see once we get over there. And I will beautify this. I will create some sort of platform that just holds it up, because at the moment, yeah, that's a little bit silly. The fact that it is a floating pipe all the way over here. And we are going to run out of these basic mechanical pipes. I am going to have to create more. Absolutely fantastic. 3, 2, 1, and we're out. And just like that, we can create some more. Let's create 48 of them. That should be enough. I have a really nagging suspicion that we are going to need to create some sort of pump to get this. I really hope we don't have to, but come on. There we go. Yeah, there's literally no water going into that. So Mechanism does have an electric pump, and that's what we require for that. But we are going to have to power this as well, which means we're going to need to bring power cables over here. Oh dear. Or alternatively, we could create another wind turbine over here. I think that might be a little bit easier to do. That is a big boy zombie, and it's not die. Oh, there we go. Die. Let the fire consume you. You will. You are not meant for this world. I don't have my sword on me, so I don't really want to fight it. I suppose I could hit it with my pickaxe. Oh my god, that's got a lot of health. It set me on fire. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god! That's fine. That's fine. I didn't want to die in this episode, but unfortunately, I didn't even die to the blazes yet. I got killed by a friggin' zombie outside my house. At least I got my stuff back. Nice. There we go. That should hopefully be enough to create this. So a quick creation of a wind turbine, or a wind generator as it is called in this mod, like so. Then we're also going to want to create one of these electric pumps. Awesome. Okay, so with our electric pump, let's place that underneath there. Amazing. Now all we need to do is power it up. And here is a wind turbine, a wind generator that I prepared earlier. Well, you saw me prepare it. Let's place this on there like so. How much power are we gaining with that? 60 EU per tick. Okay, that's great. And we've got our basic universal cables, which we will run between these two different devices. 16 basic universal cables later, and oops, let's get rid of you real quick. And hopefully we should be able to connect this all together, like so. Are we moving water? We are moving water. Yes, I think that did it. That certainly looks like there's water in there. I mean, I think that's water that's being transported. Hopefully, this means that this water is now being moved into our hydrolytic separator, and once we connect that up to our power grid, that should start making hydrogen and oxygen. Yes, look, we've got loads of water in there. We've got loads of water in there, and I think we will be able to run some cables out of here that will take the hydrogen into our purification, or our oxygen into our purification chamber. But first we are going to need to power this, of course. Yes, power is kind of important, is required. I think we're going to have to maybe sort this out a little bit though, because at the moment, well, that's not really doing anything. We make a few more cables because I feel like that is going to be required for this. Oh god, I'm constantly creating cables. 32 of them. That should be enough, right? That should be more than enough. Let's drill up the factory again and see if I can find where the cables are. Here. So we want to move this way. Okay, there we go. We'll run that up like so. And there we go. We're producing hydrogen and we are producing oxygen. So that is the first thing that I need to do. We have created oxygen. How do I fill up my jetpack though? Can I just put that in there like so? Can I place that in there? Yes. Okay, so we've got a way of filling up our jetpack, but the oxygen is slowly coming in as well. Perfect. Sounds very noisy, though. There we go. A full jetpack. How do I transport gases? Do I need a pressurized pipe? Right, so basic pressurized tube. So we just need a bit of glass and some steel. Okay, that's actually not too difficult. Well, we've got the basic pressurized tubes all built. And now, if we look in there, we've got oxygen coming out. We have oxygen coming out of these tubes. Brilliant. That is exactly what I want to see. Okay, after going away for a bit and figuring out exactly what I wanted, I think we have an ore tripling system up in place. Although that being said, it is incredibly power hungry. This electrolytic separator is eating all of my power to the point where I'm actually running out of power in my computer. So that's something we're going to have to do probably in the next episode, set up even more power. But we've got our water coming into the back here. We've got an outflow of hydrogen going into this advanced chemical tank at the moment. The oxygen is going in this pipe, this pressurized tube, to over here, where it is fed into our purification chamber. If I get rid of that, we can see the gas pipe coming in there. That will then purify the product. So if we put some lead in here and wait until it is finished, one lead chunk will then make 3 lead clumps, which we then put into the crusher. That will create some dirty lead dust, which is fed into the enrichment chamber, which turns it into lead dust, which goes into the smelter, which then becomes lead ingots. So from one piece of lead ore, running through these 4 machines, we can make 3 bits of ingots. Yeah, that's how ore tripling works. And it is very, very costly. It's very costly in terms of power. So I'm not sure how much we'll be using this for a while, but obviously tripling our ingots is going to be wonderful. It means we'll be able to build a lot more with a lot less mining. I think that will be it for this episode. In the next one, I will try and figure out a way of solving my power issues, because to be frank, that one tiny wind turbine up there is not cutting it. No, we need to work on something a little bit bigger. Now that we have got some new machines, some ore tripling shenanigans going on, yes, we'll have to see what we can do. In the meantime, between that, I'm probably going to rearrange this system a billion times until I'm happy with it, because I'm really not happy with this at the moment. Once again, there is a gigantic mess in the floor where our power cables have been run to. And in the outside section, well, yeah, everything is looking very messy, so I'm not happy with this. I'll probably work on something in between episodes. But thank you for watching this episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I have been Carnas-B, and I will see you later.